Hey, peace family, Michelle here from Supersfarm and Blueford the turkey. And what I'm doing this afternoon, this beautiful afternoon, it is a little cold outside, but I've learned to bear it this season. But anyway, what I'm doing today is just trying to secure this greenhouse. Excuse me. We purchased this greenhouse from Amazon and it wasn't very expensive. So what we're finding is that it's very flimsy. So it's the best that we can do right now. I do hope to get a high tunnel at some point in the next couple years maybe. But so what we've decided to do is just kind of shore it down a little bit. So what I have here are some trampoline stakes. Okay, these are heavy duty. They look very, similar to like a garden stake that you would use to secure like your ground cover down, but this is what it looks like here. And so I'm going to be using these to secure down the greenhouse, as well as I have these 3-foot garden posts, and I got these from Tractor Supply. They were only, I think, $4.99. So I'm gonna use those also. I have 6 of these, and I think I have 8 of these stakes. So what I hope to do is use this greenhouse through the entire season. I've been sort of trying to figure out how I can raise the sides similar to that what you would do with a high tunnel. If you have the high walls, you can actually raise those sides to allow for the airflow and for it not to get too hot in the greenhouse because it will cook your plants, and I don't want to cook my plants outside in the garden. I want to cook them in the house. So that's hopefully what I can do after I get everything secured down. I've been kind of looking at Velcro strips to see how, if I go ahead and cut the corners of the greenhouse and then roll them up when I need them to be back secure for the cooler weather, how I can keep it as tight as possible. I just really need cover. I'm not going to heat it, I'm not going to cool it. I'm just going to keep my plants covered because I do plan on putting my seedlings in here. Last year we had unfortunate event with our seedlings. They were outside hardening off. I knew rain was in the forecast. I didn't know 2 days of hail was in the forecast. So I mean, that set me drastically back for that season, last season, last spring and summer, and I don't think I ever recovered from it. I don't think the plants ever recovered from it. It was not a good growing season. So moving forward, I'm trying to do things, as I learn, as I grow. So that's what we're going to be doing today. All right, family, so what I did was I didn't cut anything. I unvelcroed the bottom latch and rolled up one corner down to the next corner, and I used bungee cords to secure the plastic. Sorry about that. I need a new tripod, and yeah, that's that. But anyway, you can see here I used a bungee cord to secure the plastic, and the greenhouse comes with these little ties here for the window pieces. Okay, and what I did is just loop in the little bungee cord into this, and I didn't want it to be too taut because I don't want it to put too much strain on here, but you can see it's pretty loose. There's not a lot of strain on there, and I need to get some more bungee cords because I want to do that to each window, but I didn't have enough, so, or at least I didn't bring enough out. I have a couple more that I can go grab, but for now I think this might work. So what I'm gonna do now, and you can see the frame of this thing is all beat up. I mean, this thing took a pretty good beating this season. we've never had such strong winds here. But from what I've been hearing other, people talking about what's going on with their weather, they're having some anomalies as well. So that's really why I want to use this greenhouse. Like I said previously, we had a really bad hailstorm last season, and so I was just determined to figure out a way to grow a large amount of seedlings under cover. We have this greenhouse. Super got this for me after that hailstorm, and so this is how I'm going to use it. All right, so these are the stakes. I'm going to go ahead and put them, I'm going to stake in the frame of the greenhouse. Okay, family, so what I did was add those little 3-foot T-post here, and I'm gonna come through and zip tie the frame of the greenhouse to this T-post. The plastic that you see there was actually the original plastic that we got from Quictent. However, the plastic never fit. It was always kind of wonky. It just didn't sit on the frame right. So I contacted Quictent and they sent me out this one, and this one fits a lot better. All right, so this is basically the final, semi-final tie down for the Quictent greenhouse. And I'm gonna add some more zip ties. I have to get some more. And of course I'm gonna zip tie the T-post to the frame. All right, so this is the morning after I left the sides of the greenhouse raised, and everything is looking good. We did have a freeze last night. I think we actually had a hard freeze because we got down to 32 and then I woke up and it was 28. So yeah, I think we had a hard freeze last night. I'm not sure exactly because I don't know how long we were in freeze, but I think, just using my best judgment, I think we did have a hard freeze. So anyway, which is not a bad thing for these plants. It is good for your brassicas to get just a little frost kissed, just a little. Of course, they're going to be a little bit warmer in here. Actually, it feels warmer in here right now. I need to put a thermometer in here. But I'm super excited to see that my cauliflower is actually gonna be a cauliflower. That's so cool. I'm excited about that. So these are cauliflowers right here, and then when you get to sort of the bigger ones, those are collard greens. And I think those collard greens are gonna be very good. These are daikon right here. This is daikon. And down here towards the end, I have mustard. I have a red mustard and then just regular mustard greens. So today is a work day. So that means I gotta go off the homestead to my 9 to 5. And I feel confident that everything's gonna be okay here. So just giving you a little update on sort of this greenhouse modification, I guess. Anyway, thanks for watching, family. Peace and blessings from Supersfarm.